Hey, what's up, guys? And I just spent over like 2.5 hours trying to figure out how OBS worked, and guess what? I found out how it worked. Crazy. I know. So today I'm going to be doing my Premier League predictions. And as a clueless American, I'm going to put Bournemouth first. Man City are probably going to be scrapping for relegation. All that fun stuff. Anyway, there's an ad. We're going to start off with Southampton. And yeah, I I think they're going down. Now I know they recently signed a new player, and James Ward-Prowse is going to score at least triple digits for free kicks, but their defense has not been great. Obviously 9-0, 9-0, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them. And I think obviously no Danny Ings anymore, although there's a small rumor of him re-signing from Villa. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. Hasenhutl's days are numbered, and for one, I worry for Southampton, and I think they're gonna fight. I think they're gonna go down 18th. So, yeah. Next up, we have Bournemouth, and Bournemouth are gonna be going down in 20th place. And I like Bournemouth, honestly. They're kind of like my little second team. I really do like the Cherries, but their squad is just not good enough for the Prem. I mean, Kiefer Moore's great. I see they recently picked up former West Ham right back Ryan Fredericks and a few other players, but I can't see Scott Parker keeping these lot up. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Next up are Arsenal. And as a Spurs fan, I know I'm wearing a Fulham shirt, but I got it in England. They're not really our rivals. They're more Chelsea rivals. And, it's Mitchell on the back, so it's cool. Anyway, I think they're going to get fourth. I do. Arteta is on an upward trajectory, as much as I don't like to admit it. They recently signed Vieira and Marquinhos. No, not that Vieira and not that Marquinhos. If that was the case, they'd be going much higher than fourth. But Saka is very good. Smith Rowe is very good. And they're going to sneak into that Champions League spot. And Arsenal fans everywhere will rejoice, all 7 of them. Next up, we have Villa, and I think Villa will be finishing 9th or 10th. I just see them in the top of the table because with their new signings, Samare and Diego Carlos, they are a club with ambition. And I thought last season they'd be doing some stuff for real when they signed Leon Bailey and Buendia, and I think they're going to push this year. I think Gerrard's going to stay in the job, and I think they're going to push for Conference League, but they're ultimately not going to make it. Should go next. Brentford, I think they are going to be in a relegation scrap this season. Obviously, they lost Christian Eriksen. They do have Ivan Toney, Brian Mbeumo, some other good players, but I think we just had some really crap sides in the Prem last season. I think that's why they're able to finish a bit higher. Obviously, the arrival of Eriksen was great. They put up a few good results. 0-0 draw with Spurs, 4-1 thrashing of Chelsea, but I think they're going to be in a bit of a scrap, but I think Thomas Frank's going to keep them up. Next up is Chelsea, and I think they're going to be 5th. I do. Their form this past season has not been great. Ever since, I think, probably the 3-2 loss to West Ham in December, they've just been... Well, actually, they've been stagnant in 3rd, but they're lucky that I had such a good start that they were able to keep that 3rd place cemented, but they just aren't looking good. Tuchel, they lost 2 cups on penalties to Liverpool. I know they're losing Rudiger, who is a key asset for them. I think Christensen. They're just going to lose a few players. I know they're trying to get Dembele, but I think they're just going to miss out on the Champions League spot. It's a bit of a bold claim, but I'm just putting it out there. I think they're going to struggle. I know they actually set a record. They were never losing at halftime this season, and yet they finished 3rd. So next up we have Man City, and really simple here. They're going to finish 1st. Haaland is an incredible striker. I'm an avid Bundesliga watcher as well. He's a great striker. You don't have to be an avid Bundesliga watcher to know how good that guy is. He scores goals. He gets assists. Sure, he scores tap-ins, but who doesn't? Julian Alvarez, River Plate, got 6 goals, I think, the other week. And, I hear they're going to sign Calvin Phillips. I think Grealish is going to get better. And I think Pep's men are just going to go from strength to strength in the Prem and get another title, although I would like to see them not. I'd like to see a new winner. Next up, Palace, and here's my bolder prediction, even bolder than I feel the Chelsea or the Arsenal one. Palace are going to get 7th. And I think I am in love with the job that Patrick Vieira is doing. Obviously, I'm a Spurs fan, so I'm not a big fan of Vieira, but my God, he did an incredible job. And I know they were expected to go down, but I love their squad. Eberechi Eze, Michael Elise, Gehi, Gallagher, although he's back at Chelsea now. I like their goalkeeper, Guaita, because he made a few good saves in this one game that Spurs played against them. But I love the way they're heading. I think they're making a few new signings. Have you seen their away kit? It's beautiful. I'm not doing an away kit ranking. Let me know if you want to see that. It's like scribble. I don't know. I saw a Jim Daly skit on it. Subscribe to him as well. He's good. Beautiful. Just an amazing kit. But I love the way Palace are heading. And I think that the Eagles are going to get a European spot. And if not, at least top mid-table. But I'm going to put them in the European spot. Next up, we have Everton, and I think they're going to be bottom half, mid-table. It's just going to be a really boring season. For Charlton stays where he goes, doesn't matter. DCL, I don't know what's going to happen with it. They're just going to be boring, and I don't really have much else to say about it. Next up, I'm really conflicted on this one. I think Fulham are going to finish 17th. I think they're going to stay up. I know you're going to say I have bias somewhere in the shirt. I just like Mitro. I do think he's going to not smash it again, but I do think he'll get about 10 goals in the Prem. And I think they're going to survive because they're making some smart signings. I think Marco Silva is a decent manager, and I just see them surviving by the skin of their teeth. Maybe on the last day, I can just see a masterclass in survival, and I think Craven Cottage will see another Prem season in the 23-24 season after this one. And I don't know. I just feel like there's one more team who I'm going to put it below them. Yeah. Leeds. We're all Leeds, aren't we? I think they're going to be bottom mid-table. No, I don't. I think they're going to be 15th. I think they're just going to be in that relegation scrap. I don't know if they'll be actually in it or if they'll just be down there, like kind of like a Southampton was this past season. I just see them kind of struggling. I think no, I'm going to say 14th. 14th or 15th range, but they're just on different levels, so it's... Jesse Marsch is getting the players he wants. He's being backed. Brandon Aronson, the other Salzburg player whose name is slipping my mind at the moment. I do see them being comfortably surviving, but I don't think they're going to break any records or go up any higher. And I just think it's going to be another stagnant season. And next up, we have Leicester City. Now, okay. Okay. They're going to finish 12th or 13th. And I just think this because Brendan Rodgers, I think he's done so much good for the club, but I think he may need to find it may need something new to reinvigorate the squad because it was not great last season. They ended up finishing 8th, and it looks a lot better than it was, but they were never in any real chance of qualifying for Europe. They obviously had Conference League or Europa League and then Conference League as a distraction. But I don't think they're going to achieve anything incredible. A bit like Everton, I think, will this season. I think they're just going to be there. Liverpool, I think, are going to finish second. Again, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as close as this season or the 2018-19 season. I just think Nunez will get a few goals. Diaz will get a few goals. They'll struggle a bit without Mane, but I think they'll be able to recover well. Thiago's a great DM. I know they got Callum Ramsey, I think Aberdeen or Hibs or Scottish team. Right back, I believe. I think Man City's going to run away with it. I think they'll maybe not have an amazing amount of points, maybe about like 85, and Liverpool will have about 70. I just think we're not going to have anything in the way of a title race season, although I do think the relegation battle will be heated, man, with Fulham, Southampton, maybe even Bournemouth. I think are going to go down pretty comfortably, but the other 19th place team that we're going to get to. Next up is Brighton and Hove Albion, and I think they will finish in 13th. I think Graham Potter's men are going to have a bit of a drop-off from the last season, but I think they'll be, overall, they'll have Dennis Undav coming in from Union Saint-Gilloise, who I kept a close eye on last season. I was really heartbroken to see they didn't win the Belgian league, but I think he's going to bag a few goals better than Maupay. I think they're going to draw every single game 1-1. Not really, but felt like they did last season. And just kind of Manchester. And Newcastle will be 8th, just outside the Conference League. I really want to say they're in the 8th Conference League. Obviously, they got Nick Pope. They got Bruno Guimaraes. Well, he was January signing. Eddie Howe is doing an amazing job. I love Eddie Howe. And I hate people who say it's the money. He has taken this squad. He's still playing Joe Linton, who's now like a world beater. They are doing good, and they will be up there in seasons to come. But I think for now, they're just going to miss out. But they're going to have a great season. Next up is Nottingham Forest, and I think it will finish 19th. I do like Forest. I like Jed Spence. Hopefully he comes to Spurs. I like Brendan Johnson a lot. I know they have the backup goalie, Ethan Horvath, who is an American, and I'm an American, so I like him. But I don't think they have the quality. It'll be great to see the City Ground in the Prem. It's beautiful, cracking stadium. But I just think they don't have enough quality. And that could be proven wrong. These are very early predictions. Transfer window is nowhere near closing, so I don't know. Maybe they'll go out and splash the cast on Lionel Messi. Not really, but who knows? I might update this video. I might not. I might just leave it and see how good I was with these early predictions. Next up is Tottenham, my team, and I do think we are going to finish in 3rd. I think Conte is going to be backed. We've already got Yves Bissouma, Fraser Forster as a backup, and we have Ivan Perisic, maybe Richarlison coming. I've heard maybe Rafinha's coming. For center backs, maybe Pau Torres, maybe Bremer. It doesn't look like we're going to get Bastoni anymore. But I think we're going to be... I don't think it's going to... A lot of people are saying they might push for the title. They might be super comfortably in 2nd or 3rd. I think it will be a fight. I think Chelsea will be up there with us the whole season. And I think we're either going to have a really bad start or a really good start and then kind of peter out from there. Either get better or get worse and just kind of be like Chelsea was this season where we're just kind of comfortably in there. And I think we're going to do well, and I think there's going to be more Champions League back at the lane, or the new lane. And I think we'll do good. Man U, you going in... Oh, no! Well, that's unfortunate. That's embarrassing. No, Man U, you are going in 6th place. You are. Eric Ten Hag might get his players. He might get... De Jong, you might get whoever he gets, but I think they're just going to keep being bad, and I don't know when the end is in sight for Man U. I think they're still going to get Europa League. I don't think they're going to do anything crazy, but Red Devils fans, I was going to say Manchester citizens, but you guys don't live there. You guys live in London or India or whatever. I don't know, but I don't think anything new is going to happen to you. I know it's a bit of a boring prediction because I'm just kind of doing the basic stuff. But next up, West Ham is going in 10th. I think they are going to drop off this season. I think Jared Bowen will get a load of goals. I think Declan Rice will do well. But I just think they're just going to kind of struggle. I know they're going to have Conference League. I think they can win Conference League. So maybe they can get to Europa League that way. But I do think the distraction will be too much this season. It's a pretty thin squad. A lot of aging players. So we'll see how it turns out. And finally, it's Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I think they will be in 16th. Their squad is good. They have all of the Portuguese players, but they were atrocious in front of goal this season. Granted, they beat Spurs 2-0, but that's not important. We don't talk about that. Their defense was great. I do think they're going to struggle this season. Jose Sa is not as good as everyone says he is. He has made quite a few mistakes. Yes, he made quite a few saves, but that's because their defense... They don't score a lot. They don't concede a lot. And I do think the not scoring is going to hurt them this season with a lot of attacks being bolstered. And I think they're going to struggle, but I do think they will survive. They have too much quality to go down, but I don't think they should be in this fight. That's it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave your predictions down there, and I will read them. I'll get back to all the comments. Just tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what I've completely screwed up on. Tell me what I've gotten bang on. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.